All right, for our homework help here, we are going to go over the practice problems 3 and 6. All right, so this is 3 and this is 6. So, yeah, so let's see what we got to do here. Well, both of them are going to require us to change some of the bases, right? And that's kind of, sort of the idea of this is that you got to figure out how to do that, right? And so here's the thing. I've got 2, right, which is like, okay, that's kind of good. So what can I do to get these to have the same base? Well, let's see if 32 is maybe a power of 2. All right, so, well, let's go. We go 2, so that's 2 to the 1 power, and if you go times 2, that's 4th, so that's 2 squared. And if you multiply it by another 2, you get 8, so that's 2 to the 3rd power. Multiply it by another 2, you get 16, that's 2 to the 4th. And then when you multiply it by another 2, you get 32, which is what we're after. And that's 2 to the 5th power. All right. So this is what we're going to do. And we're going to rewrite 32 as 2 to the 5th and then set these equal to each other. So we got 2 to the negative 4x plus 9 is equal to 2 to the 5th power. That's what we were hoping for. Now that my bases are equal to each other, I can set my exponents equal to each other and solve for x. So I have negative 4x plus 9 is equal to 5. Okay, so let's subtract 9 from both sides. All right. And so when I do that, I get negative 4 over here. 9 and negative 9 cancel each other out, and you get negative 4x right here. So to get x by itself, we divide by negative 4. Don't forget that negative, right? This cancels. You get x is equal to, well, negative 4 divided by negative 4 is 1. Because anything divided by itself is 1. So you get x is equal to 1. So let's put this in and see what we get. So you get 2 to the negative 4 times 1 plus 9. Well, what is that? So that's going to give you, if we figure this top out, it's negative 4 plus 9 is 5. So this gives me 2 to the 5th is equal to 32. And we actually know that because we did it up here. And so we're good, right? We know this one works out. And we just had to change this one to look like this one. All right, now on this one, there's 2 things you can do with this one, okay? Now, here's the thing. Some of you might look at 4 and say, well, wait a minute, 4 can be simplified down to 2 to the 2nd power, right? And so we're going to do it that way first of all right? So I know that 2 to the 2nd power up here, right, is 4. So I'm going to rewrite this as 2 to the 2nd power to the x minus 5. And then 16 is 2 to the 4th power, right? So it's equal to 2 to the 4th power to the 2x minus 31. And then you use your product rule or your power rule, actually, and where you multiply this times this. So you're going to have 2 times x minus 5. We'll set our exponents equal to each other, right? Is equal to 4 times 2x minus 31. All right, and then it's just distribute and try and simplify, right? So 2x minus 10 is equal to 8x minus 124. So we'll now move 2x over first by subtracting. So we're going to get 6x minus 124 is equal to negative 10. Now we're going to add 124 to both sides, which is nice because it gets rid of that negative, and you get 114 is equal to 6x. Hopefully 114 is divisible by 6, right? So 1, so it gives you 6, 54, and 9, it gives you 19. So x is equal to 19, right? And you divide them both by 6, that's what you get. So we get x is equal to 19. Well, let's put that in. So you get 4 to the 19 minus 5 is equal to 16 to the 2 times 19 minus 31. Well, 4 to the, what is that, 14th power is equal to 16 to the 38 minus 31, 7th power. And hopefully you can see that 16 is 4 squared, right? So that's, 2 times 7 is 14, right? And so these equal each other. So this will work out. And that kind of begs a point that maybe there was an easier way to do this. And the actual fact of the matter is there is an easier way to do this. You can actually leave this alone and rewrite this as 4 squared. So you can go 4 to the x minus 5 is equal to 4 squared to the 2x minus 31. And then you set these equal to each other. So you have x minus 5 is equal to 2 times 2x minus 31. So that's 4x minus 62 is equal to x minus 5. Move x over, so you get 3x minus 62 is equal to negative 5. Add 62 to both sides, and you get 57 is equal to 3x, and then x is equal to 19 when you divide them both by 3. So that's, so they work out, right? They work out pretty nicely. It's, I think you can do it however you want. I don't think there's a wrong way to do it, as long as you understand that you just got to have the base the same, right? This is a little less janking around, but not much. And if it's, you know, if it's easier for you to think about things in terms of 2s and 3s and powers of that, and not go much beyond that, then, you know, go ahead and do that, whatever works, right? So hopefully this is helpful to you. The big thing with these is just have a spirit of kind of, you know, futzing around with these, and just don't, you know, don't give up on it, right? If it gets a little confusing, try something else. You know, that's the big thing, is just don't quit. All right, just keep going. All right, well, thanks for watching, and we will talk to you later.